Hello, and welcome back to the Dungeons & Dragons Podcast UK. My name is Yasmin, and I will be the DM.
Hi, my name is Samantha. I play Elora Greyvale, and she is a sorceress from the province of Nephalia.
Hello, I'm Colin, and I play Cuin de Greymont, a paladin from Thraben in the province of Gavany.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Ogvar Shawfort, a goat-herding, mushroom-seeking ranger from Kessig.
Hi, I'm Rick, and I play Otto, a spring sage from Hanweir, sworn to the land, wandering the plain and setting wrongs to right with his ursine companion, Bojo.
Last episode, the party had proceeded to split and dash to different ends of the deck, seeking to gain at least some advantage on their primary assault. Making his threat crystal clear, the evil entity rose from its throne, and from this point on, the party were under no illusion that this was to be a war of do or die. Eric's letter of intent immediately created an impact, impressing all who witnessed it. The might of his memo successfully served its purpose. However, falling for the cheap parlour trick inevitably infuriated their foe, and the caster of chaos responded by inflicting a fatigue on Eric in fairly short order. As we left last episode, the showdown on the Shattered Moon was in full swing. Whether it was good versus evil or light versus dark, it mattered not. Suffice to say, this blight on Innistrad must be forever banished back to the Shadowfell from whence it had crawled. Episode 141. Evil is as evil does. Hi everyone. Just a quick foreword before we advance into this week's episode. The crew will be taking a brief hiatus next week, and thus we will not be releasing an episode. However, fear not, dear listeners, for episode 142 will be picking up where episode 141 leaves off on the weekend of July the 27th, 28th. You will come to understand very soon that we are all in need of a bit of a breather. That bit now done, it's time to teleport ourselves back into the deep end on the Shattered Moon.
Now, Kieran's going to use his last smite, but he's going to charge. And
Okay.
that's all of his, what's it's gone then. So,
Okay, go for it.
charging smite. 50, 60. And misses.
Oh,
That one.
oh my god, what a time. Yeah, no, so you charge up to it, but you probably trip over its flail as well. And although you take the swing and you right yourself, you've been put off enough balance that your swing goes wide and you just clatters against the floor. I mean, you leave a decent gouge in the floor, but no, you don't hit it and you're now stood right next to it.
Shit. Elora will whimper slightly.
Okay, so next up, Bojo.
Bojo's probably not going to need any further urging. He's just going to charge in to the closest point, which probably gives him flanking at this point as well. And he's going to try and make a mess of this thing by... he's just going to... sorry, where are we? Yeah, he's just going to charge in. He's going to claw it.
Okay.
So, just the one here because it's not full attack. So... 17 on the dice, plus 15 base, plus spells, 32.
What was that, sorry?
Sorry, 32 overall, apologies.
32. Yeah, 32 is going to hit.
Okay, so he is going to just do D8 plus 9. That's 13 damage from the claw.
Oof. Right, okay.
And then he's going to give it a hug.
Okay,
He likes
so,
hugging.
so you're going to attempt to grapple,
So-
okay.
Yep, exactly that. So he has... That 1 second. That's a 13 plus 16, so 29 on the grapple. Sorry, my apologies, 32 in total. Yeah, sorry.
Unfortunately, with a nat 20 plus 5,
Oh, wow, well done.
just anything else and it would have made it.
Oh my god.
That is unfortunate.
That'll do it, though.
Yeah, so it's able to kind of, it takes this strike from Bojo, roars in pain and anger. It's obviously furious at this point. And he's just able to kind of shrug Bojo off and just avoid the grapple. Is that the end of Bojo's turn?
That is the end of Bojo's turn.
Okay, so top of the round, Elora. You've now got kind of a convergence. You've got Kewin right up next to this creature. You've got Bojo there. You've got Otto with his teeth still sunk in, and everyone's kind of converged on this being in front of you. What are you doing?
She is going to grab out of the side of her backpack. No, she's going to grab off his side the bag of flames that was given to her
Okay,
from the church, the item that she chose from the church.
okay,
And she is going to... It has different effects depending on the number of charges you use. She is going to... she's going to use 2 charges from her bag of flames. And she's going to hurl the flame about 30 feet away. Obviously not in front of one of her companions. And it immediately turns into a small fire elemental.
okay.
It is under my control, as if summoned by nature's ally 2, and it will remain for 5 rounds. And I do have
Okay.
the stats and whatnot on it,
Give me
which are there. Oh no, that's not it. Hang on, let me get the other one. Sorry, bear with me. Those are the stats on it.
Okay, so it's a small fire elemental,
It's a
yes?
small fire elemental.
Okay, so as you summon this fire elemental, roll me a will save, please, for the
right.
for the fire elemental.
A will save. That is a 19 plus 7 for 26.
Okay, give me
Elora's
one.
concentrating really hard.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is all good. Right, so yeah, you summon a fire elemental.
Yes. How far away is she from this thing? It was... Oh, she's 15 foot away from... It's by its throne, isn't it?
You're 15 foot away.
Yeah, okay. She's going to take a 10-foot step. She's going to move 10 foot back.
Okay.
And that is as much as she can do on this turn, I think.
Okay. Nice. So, next up is this being. It screeches in anger. You ignorant beings, insufferable fools! I'll have you. And it is going to attempt to... You are attached to the creature, aren't you, Otto?
No, I would have bit. I'm not grappled though. Just bit it and tripped it. I'm next to it though.
Okay. So it is going to make a attack against your touch AC.
Okay.
So we are going to go with a 16 to hit your touch AC.
We'll miss.
Will miss. Okay.
Yeah. Due to the luminous armour that I've got, making this area very bright indeed, it gets a -4 on all its attacks against me, as long as they're melee attacks, unless it's immune to being blinded.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, okay. So it attempts to grasp at you, but you're able to slip away and just avoid its touch, basically. Okay, so next up is Esther. Esther, who will dart in an attempt to kind of give you some space to breathe, Kewin. She will strike out with her sword, this blood red sword, which glints an even bloodier colour in this red-hued atmosphere. So she is going to roll to hit with a 13 plus 12 for a 25.
Nice, Esther.
Which will hit, and she'll deal a d8's worth of damage, which is 4 plus 4 for 8 points of damage to it.
Well done, Esther.
As she kind of just gets herself in between you and it, Kewin, just to give you a bit of breathing room so you can get back up on your feet. Okay, so next up is Otto.
So, given I'm right next to it, I'm going to start attacking it properly. We're going to go full attack. Claws first. Okay, so the first attack is 14 plus 17 for 31. The second is 7 plus 17 for 24.
Yeah, they'll both hit. You
Excellent.
know?
Nice.
Yeah, very good.
That's pretty good.
Each one doing a d8 plus 10, which gives us 18 and 14. That's not even 4 rolled. So that is 32 damage.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
Then we're going to try and bite it.
Oh God.
Can't be letting this thing hurt everyone else.
Okay.
13 on the dice plus 15 for 28.
28 will hit. Yep.
Excellent.
6 on 2d6 plus 10 is 16 damage. And because this thing I can't imagine tastes very nice, he's probably not going to try and bite it. Probably not going to try and chew on it enough to trip him this time. He'll just flutter on the spot.
Nice. Yeah. This creature is not looking. He is gasping. He's beyond furious as well. It's not looking good. So next up is Eric. Eric, who seems to have recovered. The colour seems to have come back to his skin. He appears to be doing a little bit better. He will start moving up towards the creature now, walking his way up the ship, trying to get himself into a position where he can assist if he needs. Okay, so Ogvar, you're up next.
Okay, yeah, so as Eric's moving up, Ogvar will try and... If Eric's moved up 10 feet, Ogvar will go 10 foot in front, sort of just try and keep that sort of going. He'll let go with another arrow if possible.
Okay, yeah, so you can roll to
Still
hit.
rolling the flanking?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's going to be one less. That's going to be an 18, unfortunately.
18 will not hit.
Okay.
Nice try.
Yeah, no worries. That was. Yep, that'll be it then. Yeah.
Okay. Kewin.
Oh well. Here goes. He's going to stand up and just smack it.
Fair enough. Okay, go for it.
Whack away.
Whack away.
Hack and
Whack
slash.
away. What can I do that last time? It's
So
an
tell us
8.
the other end of the...
It's an 8, but I take it I've got flanking.
Yes.
Yeah. That was 17, 18 plus 8, which is
A lot.
26.
That'll hit, yeah.
Naughty dice. That was a naughty dice last time.
And that's 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Nice. Okay, yeah.
All counts.
It's a little hit.
Chipping.
It's a little
Because
hit.
I got up, because I was on the floor when I...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little hit, but it does some damage, which is good. It's always good. Okay,
Here's for us.
so
It's critical.
last in the round is Bojo.
Come on, Bojo.
Bojo's going to do what Bojo does. So, full round attack from Bojo. Claw,
Okay.
bite. And claws first. So the lowest one is a 9 plus 15 for 24. The
Good
highest
hit.
one was a 17 on the dice, so higher.
Yeah, they're gonna hit. Yeah.
Okay, that is only a 4 on the dice between them, but that takes it to 22 damage.
Right, okay.
And it does count as magical on him as well.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to try and grapple this thing. He's going to think this thing's obviously too strong for that, so he's going to try and then just bite it.
Okay.
Which is going to miss with a 6 on the dice plus 10 for 16.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Bojo gets 2 decent claws in and has a good snap at it. It's not looking good. Its clothing is shredded, even more than it was before. You're kind of plastering it like a bunch of like bees at the moment.
Beans.
Bees, yes.
Right.
You know, bees, they think.
Not like a pack of hyenas.
Oh, yeah.
No, bees, they cluster and vibrate, and then they can boil stuff alive and kill stuff. It's fun.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you're all over it like flies on honey at the moment. Okay, so end of the round. Back to the top. Laura.
Alora. Right. Alora is going to direct her lovely little fire elemental, which I think this would appear for Alora. Can she describe it, or?
Go for it.
Right, okay, so I think she would see this almost, looking almost like a fairy type creature,
Okay.
but wreathed in flame. So it's quite small,
Yeah.
but it's quite dainty, quite nimble looking.
Okay.
And she's going to instruct this fire elemental and direct it to do a slam attack. So it has, it's 30 feet away from her, its speed is 50 foot, so it can easily make it to this creature, or this undead. She's going to instruct it to do a slam attack, which deals bludgeoning damage plus fire damage from its body. It says those hit by a fire elemental slam attack must also make a successful reflex save or catch on fire. So, slam attack is a +3 melee, so I guess I've got a roll to hit that one.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 2 plus a 3, which is only a 5. That's really disappointing.
Not gonna hit.
No,
No.
so it's not. She just, no.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
No.
It gets a waft of heat. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Small waft of heat. Like a fart of flames.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I don't think she wants to move because where she is actually helpful to other people, so I think she would just stay there at that point.
Okay. So next up, this being is not looking well. He pants. Bastards! I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
You better do it quick. Laura's just got a sudden burst of bravery.
And yeah. So who is stood by it? We have Esther, we have Kewin, we have Bojo, we have Otto. All stood by it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. You can all make an
Oh,
attack
shit.
of opportunity.
Oh,
Deal with that bit first. Esther's going to miss with a nat 1.
I've got 6, 8, 23.
Will hit.
That's 11.
Nice. Okay. Bojo and Otto.
I'll get Bojo to take his first. Which on a 2 plus 15, 17, even with flanking, that's going to miss, I presume.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and bite it. And as much as I was saying I don't like the taste of it, if it's going to try and run away, I don't know if it is. I'm going to try and trip it as well if I hit. So
And flanking 2. So that would have made it 19, wouldn't it?
yeah, which I think would have missed anyway.
19
19
last
hit.
time.
Last time.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 19
I'll
hits.
take it. My own bite comes in at 23. 8
Yeah, that
on the
will-
dice plus
that will
15. So I'll do Bojo's damage first, which is a 5 plus 9 for 14.
14. Yep. Okay.
And my own bite comes in at 8 plus 10, 18,
Okay.
with the trip attempt.
Can you trip on an attack of opportunity?
I will double check, but I believe the answer to that is yes. 1 second. I think it's just whenever you hit with a bite attack.
Druids, man.
Yeah. I mean, these things are kind of fun. Yeah, if it hits with a bite attack, full stop.
Okay, so you can make the attempt to trip. So that's a strength or dexterity save.
Yeah, basically. So you make your strength or dexterity roll as opposed to my strength attack. So I got an 8. Is that an 18? That is an 18 on the dice. 20, 23, 24, 25.
20 for this. Okay, so it's a trip. However, with a concentration check of 33, it will still be able to complete its action that it was doing, even as it trips. As it disappears in a vortex of black smoke. And you hear the sound of this kind of swirling vortex sound emanating from above you.
Oh shit.
Squeak!
Next up is Esther. Esther, who will stand up, dig her sword from out of the floor from where she's kind of gouged it into. I think it's teleported. Not sure where it's gone. Any ideas? Do we go up? Do we stay here? What do we do?
Did we see a vapour disappear?
Yeah, you saw the swirling back vortex and it's disappeared.
Oh, it's disappeared.
And you've heard
right,
the sound
okay.
of a vortex from above you.
Oh, I think it might be up there. I think it might be above us. Would Alora be able to tell? Would she have a good bet on telling where this thing was above her?
That's what you think.
Yeah,
It's 100% a you thing.
if she was to target the floor, well, what is now the ceiling above her.
If you're firing blind, that's going to have you're going to have to roll miss chances and everything.
Yeah.
It depends what you're trying to do.
I mean, it's quite a big target, 8 foot by 5 foot, for a hole in the ceiling. But then it's quite a large floor, or it's quite a large ceiling. Laura will try and reposition backwards to see if she can see it from below, if she can see it above where it's repositioned itself.
Okay? You can't see it.
And then she will use her action to simply just say, do you want to go up? Do you want to go back up?
Well, yeah, so we might as well finish it off now, haven't we?
Fine. I'll cover from this area.
Are we still in initiative?
You're still in initiative, yes.
So I can't say anything yet.
Oh. Well, you can't even talk. You've already had your go.
No.
No, you can't.
No.
So, next up is Otto.
Otto, well, I shall quickly grab the back of Bojo's scruff again and sort of try and direct his attention upwards and towards the hatch you guys come down, which will be fun for him. And then I shall fly back towards the hole that Elora created with the rest of my action, just to try and get the quickest route up.
Okay. Yeah, so are you flying through the hole?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. So as you fly through the hole, you emerge back into this open area where you fought their hounds. You can see this creature half leant over against the central mast.
I shall fly towards it to the extent of my movement, squeaking the whole time very loudly so everyone knows where I am.
Okay. Excellent. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all my actions.
Okay, cool. Eric will half turn around and begin walking towards the step ladder going up. Okay. Next up, Ogvar. What are you doing?
Now he's not around.
Yes.
Now they're not around. Can I inspect the light on the back of his chair?
Ooh, saucy. Yes, you can.
Okay.
So you go up towards it and you can make me a...
Gather mushrooms?
you can make me... probably the best one to go for is an appraisal check.
Oh, great. Yeah.
This will be so it'll be an intelligence-based check, but I'm just trying to see if there's anything which kind of fits there, so you can use a skill point or two. So the best one probably for it would be an appraisal. This is not a full appraisal. Obviously, you're not trying to
It's still
value
a flat
it,
roll
but
either way.
it's
Yeah. Okay.
that kind of thing.
Right. Let's see what we can do. Not very good. I did a 6 with nothing to add to it.
Yeah. No, you can tell this is most definitely magical. It's very obviously magical.
Okay.
And when you put a hand to it, it doesn't feel hot at all. It's not like emanating heat. However, as you place a hand on the glass panel, from above you, you hear a cry. Don't you dare, no!
So, yeah. So I was sort of have his hand on it and sort of raise his eyebrows and look at everyone and just start pointing at it, like furiously. Have I got an action left to do anything?
Search, moved. Not at this point. No.
Okay, that's fine.
You've done a check and
Yeah, I am just pointing furiously,
Yeah. Okay.
but not saying anything.
Okay. So, Kieran, you're up next.
Ah! Oh, I take it you want me to hit it? Right! Let's go! So,
Okay.
Kieran's going to attack the jaw,
Okay.
hoping that Ogvar moves his hand out of the way.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Old 9 fingers, sure forward.
13. I ain't going to worry about flanking on it.
No.
13 plus 13 is 26.
Okay, we'll hit. Roll damage.
Well done, Kieran.
That's 4 plus 3.
Okay, so that's 7 points of damage. Okay, yeah.
And then he gets another
Okay, yeah.
attack. At a nat 20.
Oh!
A
Okay.
nat 20, which means
Roll to confirm a critical.
Yeah.
at an 18 plus 13.
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll confirm a critical. So you're going to get
This is the Kieran we know and love.
That's right.
full. Was it full, doubled?
It's your full die
Yep.
doubled.
That's 20.
Is it a +2 to hit, or what is it, ×2 or whatever?
Times
What's your
two.
weapon?
Yeah,
Round two.
times 2.
Yeah. Okay. So it's your full die doubled,
So
20.
20.
and then you roll it again.
And have your
So-
modifiers.
And add the
23.
modifiers once.
23 plus my die. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
33.
Oh my god. He's a bit pissed about throwing that one, isn't he? And
Wow.
tripping over.
Okay, yeah. So you take a couple of swings at this. It's decent swings. You see, you kind of out the way your hand just in time. But you see the glass panels have started. It's like a lamp rather than a jewel. It's a lamp. But you see the glass panels splinter and crack. You see bits of glass shards falling out. And this creature starts screaming in anger, just pure, undiluted fury. Okay, so next up is Bojo.
If the hatch is clear, he's going to rather clumsily try to force his way up through the hatch.
Yeah, I mean he'll push Eric aside and start trying to climb up the ladder. Yeah.
End up with Eric on his head.
Probably just punt him up through the hole.
Okay, so Bojo started to climb the ladder, and that is the end of Bojo's turn.
That's all he's doing, yeah.
Okay, so next up, top of the round, Laura.
Well, she looks down towards the hatch, and well, that's kind of like full, really. So she's not
Yeah.
getting up through the hatch.
So there's a big ass bear in the way.
Don't you call him big. He's not fat, he's just puffy.
She's going to. Oh, it can't fly, can it? I can't push it through the air. Oh my god, I don't know what she can actually do. In fairness, I don't think she can get up through the whole. There's nothing in here that she can drag to climb back up that's high enough. I mean, that's 25 foot. She's only 5.5, so she's got a 20 foot. I don't think there's anything that she can do to get back through the hatch at all.
She lost those privileges. No. Absolutely not.
What?
Never you mind. You keep on mithering.
Okay, she can't get back through the hole she's made in the ceiling.
Okay.
She'll make her way to the opposite end of... over towards where the ladder is, but that's like 100 and... well, for her, that's like 125, 130 foot away, isn't it?
No, it's about 60 odd.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm 20 foot... I'm 35
Okay, so it's about
foot
80,
behind
it's
the...
about
yeah.
90 foot, yeah. about
Yeah,
100
so,
foot.
I mean, all she can do is start making her way down. She's only going to make it a third of the way to the ladder.
Okay, so you can use the full round action, which will double your movement anyway, so you can get...
Yeah, she'll dash.
Yeah, you can get most of the way back to the ladder.
Yeah, okay, fine. She'll just dash towards the ladder.
Just dash past queuing, smacking a chair.
Okay, so... the creature above you, Otto, you're the only one who can see this. Rights itself and takes a couple of steps forwards to the point where it can see down the hole, while avoiding you, so it's not going to enter. You're not going to get an attack opportunity on this.
This is where I have to dash back again.
And it's going to make a casting time ray. A 25 to hit you, Kewin. Will hit. Okay. Shit. I'm going to need a lot of d6s.
Oh, I've got those.
22 of them.
What?
I'm going to need 22.
You have to use an online roller for that, sure. I'll give you 3.
No, I can give you 7.
I can give.
I think I've got 7.
I've got 3.
Oh, I've got some more dice
I'll
here.
give you 6, but I'm a little way away.
So there's 7 there.
I've
Hold
got
on.
reach.
I've got some more in here, but I'll be back up bang.
Yeah, but 7.
What I'll do is I'll take 11. I'll do 11 and roll them twice.
Okay.
How many do you want?
Just wanted to make it
It's
sound good.
it's fine. I've got 11 here. I don't think I've
All back in the bag then.
That distracted me from my notes.
Okay, so we've got 4.
Make them all
8,
ones.
9,
They're all ones. It's all good.
10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 33. 33, 43, 53, 63,
Maybe a really high level healing spell.
75.
As long as it's not massive damage.
Kewin, you take 77 points of damage.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
So I think at this point, what's your hit point maximum?
Well, it depends on how much. Are you
Well, it
down?
depends on A, what happens with the golems. Is that included or not included?
So you would have healed that when you did your lone hands.
Okay.
Well, did he heal all of it?
No, only 9.
No,
Heal
so
9 of it. But
That's-
2 remaining.
Right. So if I'd have
okay. So I think the easiest question is:
Yes.
does that reduce you to 0?
it does reduce me to 0.
What's it put your minus down to?
It doesn't matter. So, this creature releases a thin green ray from its pointed finger. As it strikes Kewin, you will watch in abject horror as Kewin simply fades into dust, his armour clattering to the floor.
Do you want to explain that one? Because
Yeah, what's just happened?
if he goes down to 0, he's unconscious.
He's been disintegrated.
No. Disintegrate spell. Go to 0. All is
0.
dust.
Dust.
Oh my god. I had something.
Counter spell?
I can't. Can I counter spell?
You could dispel magic.
I've got dispel magic. I could counter spell with dispel magic. Hang on. Have I got dispel magic? Wait a minute. No, I don't have dispel magic. That's the only thing I could have countered with. I do not have the dispel magic spell. That's really bad, because I've actually got potions that could have stopped that, but didn't take them, so couldn't do anything about it. Oh my god.
Well, in the words of Otto, squeak.
I think Alora would just. Well, she's running back to the stairs, so she'd have her back to it at the moment. So she wouldn't even have seen it.
Alright, carry on.
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
No,
So,
I didn't pull any potions out because I didn't feel threatened.
Ogvar and Otto would have been the only ones who saw this. Kewin wouldn't have even had the chance to scream. The spell hit him, and he simply crumbles away into nothing.
Otto's next squeak will be more like a shriek.
Oh, Otto's up above, I think.
Yeah, he's seen this.
Because he's back to it. Oh, sorry, the creature moved past him.
And Alora literally, well, she might have heard armour clattering, so until her next move, she wouldn't be able to turn around to look.
No. So, Esther, whose turn is up next, screams. She screams Kewin's name. In this, it's this absolutely gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching sound as she sees your armour, your sword clatter to the floor. Its metallic ring peeling out like a dolorous bell. And she drops to her knees, staring at the spot where you once stood. Otto, what are you doing?
It's always going to be too late, but the only thing you can do is flirt behind this creature. Again, shrieking as he does, and he's going to try and bite this thing with the intention of tripping it back down the hole.
Okay, so you can roll to hit.
He may be a bit distracted, but I think that will still catch him. Yeah, 7 plus 15, 22.
That will hit, yeah. So roll your damage.
7 plus 10, 17.
Yeah. As you sink your teeth into this creature, I'd say probably, the jugular area, back of the neck, it's not particularly pleasant tasting. But it jerks and falls to the floor motionless. Breath rattling out of its chest. Okay. So we're out of combat now. Out of the rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually dead.
It's yeah.
I think Otto would alight on the deck, turning back into his human form as he does, and just stare helplessly at everyone that's on the other side of the room. I'm sorry. It was too late.
Obviously, by this time, I think Alora would have turned round. And I think it would have taken a moment or two for her to understand, because she didn't see it. She can obviously see Esther on her knees.
Yep.
I think she would run back to the spot. I actually think that she would join Esther. I think she would literally just slump to her knees, trying to understand, comprehend. I think she'd reach a hand out and lay a hand on the armour. I don't think she'd know why she did that. I think she just would. I think she'd probably just start to cry.
Eric will kind of stand there, looking a bit aghast. He'll reach up and kind of tug a bit on Bojo's fur, who's still trying to climb up the ladder, and get him back down onto the floor, but he's not sure really what to say or what to do. He's not even nervously laughing at this point.
I think there'd probably just be, I would imagine that there would just be absolute silence. I don't think she'd know what to do at this point.
I think I'd rather be, I've seen it happen. I've got sort of like looking at it. Look at the armour. Is it like these disintegrators or anything? Is there like dust or
It's
ash?
dust, just dust.
Okay, so
Very fine, kind of silvery grey powder.
sort of just looking at it, going, shaking things, going, there's got to be something we can do. It's got to be. I know if there was ever a dire situation, this would be one now. And he would reach into his bag and grab out his blessed bandages, because he knows blessed bandages can do something for people if they're going down. He's going to get the potion, he's going to dump the potion onto the bandages and try to respectfully try and get it together and start trying to sort of wrap round. Where did the bolt hit Q in?
So it would have hit him kind of in the centre of his chest.
Yeah, so he starts sort of wrapping it round, like sort of round the mid section of the armour, and sort of do that and sort of just stick his hands out and sort of wait and look very intently, see if anything's going to happen.
Okay. So you're in the process of doing that. You're in the process of wrapping the bandage around.
Yeah, that's doused in Karina's.
Yeah, doused in the potion.
Yeah.
Esther will stand up, pick her sword off the floor, step up to the lamp which is still filling the room with this red glow. And she will start hacking and slashing away at it relentlessly until, with a final kind of tinkle and a shattering noise, it breaks. And this red energy kind of sweeps through the room and dissipates. And you all see the corpse of this creature disintegrate into dust fully.
When the red light goes out, does that leave us in darkness? Complete darkness?
No, because my armour.
No, because of the red light does go out, so it would have been dark, but because Otter is glowing, you've got this golden light suffusing the room, and you see this creature's corpse dust. It turns into dust, a bit kind of similar to Kewin's, but more violently. It's more like a cracking and a crumbling rather than a gentle disintegration. And we'll leave the rest for next session.
As our companions began running short of their magical resources, Otto shapes his form into something furry with formidable fangs, wholly determined to decimate the Harbinger of Darkness. Having both been tricked and tripped, the richly robed and heavily hurt advocate of unlife sought respite as he magically relocated to the deck above. As the ranger realised that the red object resting above the throne was more than relevant, the party paladin took the chance to take control. In a last gasp of desperate defence, the evil foe expediently pointed a bony finger, and, unable to help, our heroes watched on in horror as Cuin disintegrated to naught but dust upon the deck where he had stood just a moment before. Hey, you made it this far, so lend us your ears for a moment longer if you will. Firstly, we are most humbled that you are enjoying our yarn, and the crew thank you from the bottom of their hearts for your patronage. Producing this podcast is incredibly hard work, and as such, if you would like to support us, there are a few ways in which you could really make a difference. Sharing links to friends and family helps to spread the word so others like you can find us, and in turn they too can enjoy the show. Equally helpful is leaving a 5-star review on Spotify and any other streaming services, which will help us immensely. Or, if you feel you could go that extra mile and contribute a few coppers to keep our creative juices flowing, you can hop on over to our Buy Me a Coffee page or drop us an email. We would all be immensely grateful for your support in any form. Lastly, we invite you to visit our website, where you will find information on our campaign from backstories to settings. Join our Facebook group or follow us on Twitter. All the links are in our episode bios. Don't forget to smash the subscribe and download buttons so you never miss the next episode.